University researchers discovered that people who write down their thoughts for just 15 minutes a day experience a 23% reduction in anxiety levels within 1 month. When was the last time you invested 15 minutes in something that could transform your mental health? Most of you probably spend more time scrolling through social media while waiting for your coffee. Writing down your thoughts isn't just some feel-good experience your therapist recommends. It's backed by over 40 years of scientific evidence. Dr. James Pennebaker, the pioneer of expressive writing research, has been studying this since 1986. His work, along with hundreds of follow-up studies, shows precisely what happens when you put your pen to paper. Numbers are absolutely compelling. A comprehensive meta-analysis published in medical journals found that journaling interventions result in an average 5% reduction in mental health symptoms compared to control groups. But here's where it gets interesting. For anxiety, this number jumps to 9%. For PTSD symptoms, it's 6%. These aren't marginal improvements we're talking about. So what actually happening in your brain when you write? Let me break this down for you. When your thoughts are bouncing around in your head, they are essentially unorganized electrical impulses. Your brain is working overtime trying to process them, categorize them, and make them make any kind of sense. It's like having 50 browser tabs open on your computer. Everything slows down. By the moment you start writing those thoughts down, something remarkable happens. You're specifically forcing your brain to translate those chaotic impulses into structured language. This process absolutely requires your prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for executive function, to get involved. It's like having a really good project manager step in to organize the chaos. By the way, if you're looking to become better at the craft of writing, check out the link below. It will give you access to a free ebook you can download to learn how to use a hero journey, your own writing toolbox. Now back to our business. The research shows us that this isn't just about getting things off your chest, it's about cognitive restructuring. When you write down, I'm stressed about my presentation tomorrow, you're already one step removed from the emotion itself. And you're observing it rather than being consumed by it. Here's a question for you. How many of you have ever had a problem that seemed absolutely overwhelming in your head, but once you started explaining it to someone else, the solution became obvious? This is precisely what happens when you write down your own thoughts. You become both the person with the problem and the person listening to the problem. Now let me give you the specific methodology that researchers use, because this isn't about keeping a pretty diary with motivational quotes. Dr. Pennebaker protocol is remarkably simple. Write continuously for 15 to 20 minutes about your deepest thoughts and feelings regarding a stressful experience. Don't worry about grammar, spelling, or making it sound good. Just write. The keyword here is continuously. Your hand keeps moving for the entire time. No stopping to think about what to write next. No editing. No crossing things out. The continuous writing bypasses your inner critic, that voice that wants to make everything perfect and presentable. What happens when you do this? The research shows us multiple benefits. First, there is immediate stress reduction. Studies measure cortisol levels before and after writing sessions, and they consistently find decreased stress hormones. Second, there is improved immune function. People who practice expressive writing show better immune responses and get sick less often. Third, there is better emotional regulation. You develop what researchers call emotional granularity, the ability to identify the difference between subtle emotional states. But the benefits don't just happen during the writing, they compound over time. Researchers followed participants for months after writing interventions and found that the psychological benefits actually increased with time. It's like you're building your mental muscle memory. Let me address something important. This isn't about positive, this is specifically about processing difficult emotions and stressful experiences. The research consistently shows that writing about trauma, conflict, and negative experiences produces strongest psychological benefits. Why does this work so well? There are several mechanisms at play. First, you're creating what psychologists call coherent narrative. Instead of fragmented, repetitive thoughts, you're building a story with a beginning, middle, and end. This gives your brain a way to file away the experience rather than keep cycling through it. If you're willing to try this out yourself, check out the link below in the description. There is a comprehensive guide about it. Second, you're engaging in what researchers call cognitive processing. You're not just venting, you're analyzing, understanding, and making meaning of your experience. This is precisely why therapists often ask clients to journal between sessions. Third, you're developing emotional awareness. Many people are surprisingly disconnected from their emotional states. Writing forces you to identify and label what you're feeling, which is the first step in managing those emotions effectively. So how do you actually implement this? Here's your practical framework. Set aside 15 minutes, ideally at the same time each day. Get a notebook or open a document on your computer. Choose something that's been bothering you, a conflict, a stressor, a worry. Start writing about it continuously for 15 minutes. Don't edit, don't censor, don't worry about anyone else reading it. Now, do this for 4 consecutive days. You can continue if you want, or you can switch to a different topic and do another 4-day cycle. Here's what you absolutely should not do. Don't try to solve the problem while you're writing. Don't focus on finding solutions or making action plans. Just write about the thoughts and feelings. The insights and solutions often come naturally through the process, but they are not the primary goal. One more thing the research tells us, the benefits are dose dependent. 15 minutes is better than 5 minutes. Writing by hand can be more beneficial than typing, though both work, and consistency matters more than perfection. Your thoughts are going to exist whether you write them down or not. The question is whether you're going to control them. And the research is absolutely clear. 15 minutes of writing gives you significantly more control over your mental state than 15 minutes of almost any other activity. This isn't therapy, it's not meditation, it's not positive psychology, it's simply giving your brain a systematic way to process information more effectively. After 40 years of research involving thousands of participants, we know one thing, it works. So here's your challenge. Try it for 4 days, 15 minutes each day. Write about something that bothers you. Don't judge the process. Don't worry about doing it right. Just write. The research suggests that by day 4, you'll experience measurable improvements in your health. Your thoughts are either working for you or against you. Writing them down is how we make sure they're working for you. Thank you. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video. Cheers.